Hello everyone, and welcome back to RM History. Today I am playing Manor Lords again. So I'm probably just gonna, in this episode, I'm going to try and expand my town and make it more of a town, because right now it is pretty much just a village. I'm probably going to try and get some more food, as we don't have too much of that, and maybe some of these resources over here. I'm going to build some more housing and yeah, so let's get to that now actually. Let's build, I think first I'm going to build a mine, so it's going to be under gathering probably. Um, it's probably, yeah, stone gatherer camp. I'm just going to build that. I'm going to build that there and connect a road over to, I'm going to build the road around here and just up alongside this house here. Build that there. And that should be getting built now. Let's put priority high. I don't think anything else is being built right now, so that shouldn't take too long. As you can see, the crops are growing over on the farm here, and our farmers are working away. So hopefully we'll have some food for the winter. We will need some food for the winter. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so we have one family hunting right now. We don't have too much meat, so I might get another family hunting. But to be honest, we don't have too many families, so I think this calls for an expansion of like housing. Let's build some residential. Yeah, let's build some houses. I'm just going to build it along this road here, up to about there, and over and up to there. Let's build that. That will take some time to build, and they'll build it after they've built the stone gatherer camp here. So let's see. So they're still transporting the goods for the stone gatherer camp at the moment. Yeah, here we are. They're building it now. I won't be able to get any families on that for a while though. I'm gonna put these houses on quite high priority, so they get built quickly. Although it doesn't actually matter, I don't think, because nothing else is being built at the moment. Right. So now let's just wait for these houses to be built. The only thing with building more houses is we have more mouths to feed. So we're going to need to get more food for the winter, but we do have quite a large amount of farmland over here, so hopefully it won't be too difficult. I think I'm going to have to build, I've got a farmhouse in a field. I'm probably going to have to build a windmill and communal oven, so that the grain is turned into flour and the flour into bread. So let's do that after these houses. Our houses, sorry. Let's put the windmill there, and let's put the communal oven closer to the actual town itself. Let's put that. Right. Okay, we don't have enough goods for the oven right now, which doesn't matter too much. Yeah, let's. Okay, these houses are currently being built still. I'm going to put the windmill at quite low priority, so they build the houses before. Right, yep, there's one house fully built. Well, this house is much further back than the others for some reason. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, this is all of these houses in a straight line, and then this one's just further back. Okay, yeah, that's quite annoying. Oh well. Okay, yeah, they're still taking their time. We do have enough materials, yeah, so they're just taking ages, I suppose. I might take some farmers off of a family off of here, so they can help building as well. And I don't think there's anywhere else that has a spare family, so I think we're just gonna have to wait it out. I'll get back to you once all of these houses have been built. Okay, so they're not too far off of being. These houses aren't too far off of being completed, but some of our families are becoming hungry, which is quite bad. We should have people hunting in here, but I don't know what they're doing. quite annoying. Once we've built all of these houses, I'm going to have to get the windmill built. We've only got one family on here right now because I put the other family on the hunting camp to try and produce meat, as we are going to need it. So once these houses are built, we should get the windmill built, and then when this grain is all harvested, they'll take it over to the windmill. But I'm not sure when the grain is going to get harvested. We do actually have quite a few mushrooms that we could try and get. So when we get families moving into these houses, I'm going to probably put them on the forager hut. I don't know how long it's going to take for the families to move in though. I'm not sure if anyone is actually in these houses. I think there are. I don't think there's anyone in these houses. I'm not really sure how to tell. Our approval isn't very high at the moment. Yeah, and many families are going hungry. And they're also starting to. They're starting to request market stalls apparently. So the market area. Okay, yeah, they're starting to die now. I'm not sure what to do. They're just all going to end up dying. There's literally nothing I could do. I suppose I could take them off of farming and put them onto the forager hut. Do that. And instead of building, they can also go on the forager hut. We don't need any logs at the moment, so put them on the forager hut. And we don't need any wood cutting, because we have plenty of that, so put them on the hunting camp. So now, literally every food place has been filled up by all of our houses, all of our families. So there's no one on the stone gatherer camp, so they should all be gathering food now. But the question is, are they? Is there anyone in the forest right now? No. Maybe just if I just give it some time, hopefully they will start getting food. Okay, yeah, they seem to be getting some food here now. Okay, yeah, the food is starting to go up. Although the meat isn't going up at all. Okay, yeah, the hunger's gone away. That's a relief. There's no families to guide the ox. So we need families. We need a spare family pretty much. But why aren't any families moving here? It must be because of my approval rating. And so they're just not moving in. That is quite annoying. Let's speed it up and see if anyone actually moves in. Because we've got space for 14 families. But we've only got 8 at the moment. Bodies need burial. Where is there a body? There's a body there. How do you bury a body? Let's see. Harvest season started. Okay, so we really need to get farmers onto. Okay, we've got plenty of food now. Really, let's take a family off of the hunting camp, put them onto the farmhouse. Let's take 2 families off the hunting camp and put them onto the farmhouse actually. And we also need to put this windmill up to the highest priority because they're going to need to start moving the grain into the windmill. And we should also try building a communal oven now. Can we build one? No. We need stone. We got enough stone. We need 4 timber, 4 planks, sorry. So yeah, we just need some planks. That's the saw pit job, I'm pretty sure. Is it? Yeah, it is. So if I take a family, so we've got lots of food now. If I take a family off the forager hut and put them onto the saw pit, they should start making planks. and then we can build a communal oven. Are our families working at the farm? They're not, which is kind of annoying. Where are they? Are they moving? Okay, yeah, there's some families over here. Okay, there we go. They're starting to get all the grain now. Okay, so while they're doing that, is there a family at the store pit? Not at the moment. Hopefully they're just going over there. Okay, yeah, we've got quite a lot of food now. Hopefully that will last us until we've built a communal oven and started baking bread. Okay, they're working quite fast there. That's pretty good. Our approval rating is starting to go up as well. Although it's still not the best. Okay, so we're respected. It's at about 50%. Okay, so the harvest season's ended, I think. Although they are still working there. So I think what I'll do, I'll let them continue harvesting, and then all the grain should go to the windmill, and then I'll put one of the farming families into the windmill, maybe even both of the farming families into the windmill, and then they should start turning it into flour, and then by then hopefully the communal oven would have been built, and we could start turning it into bread. Okay, so we still need planks. They haven't made any planks yet. Yeah, we definitely have a family on there. That's quite annoying. Why aren't they making any planks? It's definitely the communal oven, right? Sorry, it's definitely the store pit, right? That makes planks. I'm pretty sure it is. It's in residential. No, it's in gatherings. Yeah, it's here. Yeah, they do. They turn it into planks. So it might just be a matter of time, and then they'll start turning them into planks. Okay, so the farmers have almost got all of the grain. They should start moving it to the windmill before long. Has the windmill got any? No, there's not got anything in the storage right now. So yeah, they're starting to move it to the windmill now. There's still no families that have been moving in. That's quite annoying. Have they started producing any planks? Oh, there we go. They're starting producing planks. Let's build a communal oven. Okay, we might actually need a corpse pit soon, because there is a corpse somewhere, I believe. Isn't it down here? Okay, maybe it's been moved. Let's build that communal oven here, and what else could we build? Okay, we're not going to do any of that yet. I don't think we need any of this. No, we don't need any of that yet. Residential. So we should actually get a marketplace, as they did say they wanted a marketplace. So let's get a marketplace built. Let's make it that big. Yeah, just over to here. Okay, so that's the marketplace. Well, do we have a well? Not sure if we do have a well. So let's place a well. Let's place a well there. And small tavern, wooden church, and a corpse pit. If we're going to build a corpse pit, we kind of want it out of the way. So maybe like in here, just like in the forest, out of the way. Let's build a road to it, just through these trees over here. I kind of want to dodge trees, so then we don't take any down, and we can get wood out of it. Just build it up to there. Okay, so we're doing pretty well. I will put families onto the stone gatherer camp before long, so we can start gathering stone. We've run out of mushrooms, so I'm going to take all the families off the forager hut. How are we doing on the meat? Alright, I suppose. That family that I took off the forager hut, I'll put into the windmill, so they can start turning it into flour. I'm not sure if they've transported any of the grain over to the windmill, rather annoyingly. I don't know if this is what they're doing. Okay, yeah, they are. Um, so far, we have had a few crises. Sorry. Um, we had one in the first episode, and we've had one this episode as well. So, which isn't the greatest, but we've got quite a bit of food now, and we've also got our farm kind of working. So, we're doing pretty good. I do have enough living space for 14 occupants, and we still only have 8, and I'm not entirely sure why. It might be because of our approval, but I don't think our town's too bad. Maybe if I construct like a tavern, people will, the approval will start to rise. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a tavern just there. I'm gonna make it quite low priority though. Yeah, that doesn't need any building. That's already done. Does this need any building? Yeah, it looks like it does. I'm gonna put that quite high priority. I don't think I'm building anything else. I'm going to. Oh, I was building a well, yeah, but the well is finished now, so they should start working on the grave or whatever you want to call it. Is the communal oven fully built? No, it's not. So that's what they're going to be building next. Let's put that one very high. How much grain is in the windmill at the moment? None. I think what they're doing is they're moving all of the grain into the granary or into the storage, one of the two, or storehouse. And then the people working at the windmill are taking it back from the granary, which is kind of annoying. I don't see why they can't just take it from the farmhouse over to the windmill. But we are also starting to make flour. So before long, hopefully all of our grain would have turned into flour, and then we can start turning it into bread. Winter is approaching, so we're pretty prepared this time. We've got a lot of fuel, we've got a lot of food, so we're doing pretty well. They're not. So we've got people hunting. They are doing it quite slowly. Oh, we've okay, a new family started moving in. So okay, yeah. So we've got 2 unassigned families now. I'll put that unassigned family to the windmill, so then we can have we can make flour much quicker. Okay, so the corpse pit's now done as well. Yeah, we don't need anyone for that. No one's died. There's no dead bodies around. Maybe the tavern. Let's put that on quite high priority now. So there are actually a few market stalls at the market, which is pretty cool. Yeah, there we go. They're building the tavern now. That should hopefully get our approval rating up. Our approval is at 70% now. I think it's because we've kind of got a market, and we're starting to build a tavern. So yeah, I think that's all we needed for people to start moving in. I'll probably build a few more houses, so we can get even more workers. If I do that back down to there, over to about there, and to there, and then turn that around. Oh, we've not got enough goods. We need 6 timber. Oh, I think might be. Wait, let's see. Yeah, there's still people working in the saw pits. So that'll be why. And there's no one working in the logging camp. So yeah, that'll be why. Okay, here comes winter now. Let's put another family into the windmill. They'll start making flour. Okay, so the small tavern's now being complete. So I'm going to put the next family which come to the town into the tavern. We do still have 3 houses, so we should get more people coming still. Okay, do we have enough supplies to build those houses? I believe we do. Let's get a plot. Okay, from there up to about there, over to about there, and over to there. Let's turn it around so the houses are facing the road there, and they should start getting built now. So I'm probably going to end this video here now. We've grown the village, not to a town I wouldn't say yet, but it's starting to become a large village, I'd say. We've got sufficient food supply. We've got quite a few houses. We're quite self-sufficient now. So I won't say we're a town yet, but I would say we're a large village. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and